Alright, chat. It's time to play a video game. Agree, disagree? Let me boot this thing up. That's something I just thought about. Loud video game. Loud video game. Something I just thought about is... Okay, can you go over there, please? Thank you. I want to go to the game. I kind of want to know where to put chat. I don't know where to put chat. Like, I think I could put some of it up top, but I'm worried that it's going to block information because there's information all along the sides of the screen whenever you play. So I am worried, let me say. I think I'm going to leave it there for now, and if it gets bad, like if there's too much information, I'll try to pay attention to where it is. Yeah, we'll give that a shot. We'll see how that goes. I guess I should also frickin' pick the game, huh? I just realized I never actually set the correct game. That's the game. And this is the game's audio that's going to not blow our ears out, maybe? Alright, give me 1 second. I'm going to shift to it, and then I'm going to mute game sound for like a second. Okay. Oh, so it's only the beginning that like blows your ears out, huh? Is that the move? We're going to turn voice up all the way. I think master volume is probably fine. I'm going to bring it back up in a second. I don't want to bring this to like 30. No, yeah, that's right. It only does it in multiples of 5. Use something like that, maybe. Do 50. Tell you what. We could bring it back. There we go. I guess I should probably do borderless. So it'll stop doing that. Okay, so the sound won't be... That's good. That works for me. Don't need that. Got that. I'm trying to hit... Okay, so that's 50. Fuck. Seriously? 50... 50, 50. We're going to do that. Apply. That'll probably work, right? Yeah, I guess just let me know if you see or notice... oh, gosh. Yeah, if you notice, like, the sound's too bad. If the sound needs some balancing. I'm trying to make it to where the actual... where you can hear the dialogue when I'm not talking. I didn't actually get the... I didn't get everything to work exactly as I had wanted it previously, but we'll see. Hold on, also... Gonna do one more thing here. Something like that, maybe? Like this. This looked better earlier. There we go. Works for me. Okay. Cool. So we'll do... Oh yeah, and so part of the reason I've been taking so long is that I got a new microphone. It only took buying a new microphone to solve my problems. Nuances of wanting to listen to sounds correctly and saying sounds correctly. Message from the developers, the game was... Oh, okay. The fate of the city is in your hands. Cool. I do kind of know the premise of the game in a way. Do I get control yet? Nah. Hello.
Hey, you're alive. When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up. I checked your pockets for ID. A phone, maybe? I hope you don't mind. but all I found was some loose change. So, wanna tell me who you are?
Probably not. Hold on one second. Select your body type. What? Oh, is this male and female? I guess. I guess so. White as can be.
Well, it's nice to meet you. And I'm sorry to pry, but any idea why you were floating down the river? What's the last thing you remember?
Oh, this is like stats? Wait. Okay, so I was searching for ancient ruins. Years of studying history give you occasional insights into the ancient world. Covert mission. You have a military-issued firearm, but only 10 bullets. You'll have to use them judiciously since there's no way to get more. Fugitive. Your time on the run from authorities has made you quick on your feet, and you're 25% faster when sprinting. Am I playing the right video game here? This isn't... I didn't think these mattered. Your recent head trauma has increased your pain threshold, making you 50% harder to take down. I feel like... What's going to be the most useful here? You have a military-issued firearm, but only 10 bullets. What do I need bullets for? We're in ancient Rome, right? I'm going to answer truthfully and say I barely remember anything, because I literally don't, because the game didn't have me remember anything.
It does look like you took a pretty hard blow to the head. You're just lucky you've been given a second chance. Which is why I feel terrible for what I'm about to say, but I have a favor to ask.
Okay.
There are some ruins just behind you. Roman, I think.
Yeah.
I need you to go in there and see if you can find a guy named Al for me. He went in there a few hours ago, and he hasn't come out. I've been freaking out, wondering if he's trapped or injured.
You want me to go do this?
I would have gone in after him, but he made me promise to stay here, no matter what. There's no way I'm leaving without him, so I'm just kind of stuck here, waiting.
Sure.
What I mean is, I was hoping you wouldn't mind going in there to find him. If you can do that, I can get both of you back to civilization in my boat. Please?
Oh, that's sus. Yeah, mind if I ask some questions first?
Of course. Sorry, I don't mean to be pushy. I just... What do you want to know?
I want to know, how do you pause the game? How do you pause the game? Hello? Okay. What's your story?
Oh, there's not much to tell. Feels like I've spent my whole life in a dead-end job with an endless commute. Know what I mean?
No. You're not even going to tell me your name.
Oh, I'd rather not say if it's all the same to you.
Why don't you want to tell me?
All right, fine. Sorry if I sounded cagey, it's just that I don't always get the best reactions when I introduce myself. My name's Karen.
Oh, it's Karen? All those Karen memes have really ruined that name, huh?
Yeah, something like that. But right now...
Why else?
I have bigger problems, like finding Al.
Sure. And who is Al?
He's the guy who washed up on the riverbank not long before you did. I thought maybe you two knew each other. I guess not. But maybe the two of you can piece together what you're doing here. In any case, you'll like him, I'm sure. Once you find him.
Why does it matter if I like him? Where are we?
You really don't remember? We're in Italy. This river is the Tiber.
What can you tell me about the ruins?
Not much, really. But imagine what you might find in there. Priceless ancient artifacts. Al?
Al? Have you tried calling for help?
What am I, an idiot? You could hike a long, long way in any direction and never find another soul. Trust me.
Is that a yes? So no, you haven't tried. I guess that's all the questions I had.
Great. So you're ready to go look for Al?
I'm going in for the priceless artifacts, but I'll keep an eye out for him.
My hero. The entrance is just past those columns behind you. Oh, and he left this here. But I think you'll need it more than I will.
There's a gun? Do I get a gun? It's a flashlight. Wow. Wow. Okay. Settings. I'll try this again. Bring that up to 50. Might help boost some of the dialogue while I'm trying to figure stuff out. I'm hoping that for next time I'll have it to where the dialogue, or like the dialogue is the same volume as my voice except when I'm talking, I would guess. I'll just have to deal with loud audio for the time being, I guess. Use this to raise your flashlight? Ooh. Do I get to... Oh, walking side to side is very slow. Sure. Enter the ruins. I did it. I did it. Chat, I'm in a dilemma where I can't stream stuff at high graphics anymore while I stream and record. It's just not feasible. I have to play indie games now. I mean, not really. The game still looks pretty good for low settings. I'm pretty sure they're low settings right now, right? Pretty sure they're... Yeah, custom. I think I put everything on low, but resolution scale at 100, which is good enough for me. Good enough for me. What we got? A backpack. Oh, I have to hold it to examine? A backpack full of worn hiking clothes and empty food packets. Nothing valuable here, but still it feels strange that Al left it behind. I'm sure he totally did. Ooh, look at that shadow shimmer. Ooh-wee. I love it. What's this?
If you're reading this, it means I've discovered the entrance to an ancient Roman city hidden deep underground. Its existence is long forgotten.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, I didn't get to... Oh.
All knowledge of it lost, except in the Latin inscription here. It reads, "You who wish to enter the city, step forth and be judged. The virtuous shall be rewarded with eternal life in paradise. The wicked shall find themselves showered in gold, but in vain, for this shall be their final resting place." Could an underground city have remained a secret for all this time? Could people have survived down there, against the odds? It seems there's only one way to find out.
Hey, Squeak.
If I'm not back in an hour, I'm somewhere on the other side. Consider this an invitation. Or a warning. Al Worth.
I thought he was about to say Al out. And I was like, that would be lame. But nope, that's just his name. Golden statue. That is, that's creepy. A young Roman woman in a pose of lamentation. Is it... I know what lamenting is. Don't like that. The fuck? I'm getting a lot of shimmering here too, though. Can I at least do maybe medium anti-aliasing? Yeah, that's a little better. I'm good with that. That's fine. There's a lot of shimmering on like edges and things. A Roman gladiator mid-stride. What could have made a gladiator flee? It's the Forgotten City. The Forgotten City was the friends we made along the way, right, chat? Ooh. Boop, boop. What's up? Look, it's Al. I don't know, he doesn't look like he belongs in ancient times. Don't like that. Hello? Looks like she was begging for her life. That's fun. It's not, but it's a thing that happened and it's not immediate danger to me, so it's fun. Quick save. Did it. Quick load. How quick? How fast we talking? That ain't quick. Guess I'll just save. Roman legionary in a state of terror. What are you looking at? Hello? There's nothing over there. It's like they're all scared of me. Appears to be praying for help that never came. Yikes. Oh wait, what? Inscribed stone tablet.
And whoever reads this, I'm sorry you had to find me like this. And worse.
Oh.
You'll suffer the same fate I did.
Oh.
I've spent a lifetime in this place. Going around and around in circles, searching for a way out. The inscription was right. There is no way back. In here, there are only two options. Death, or that godforsaken doorway into the past. I made the mistake of stepping through it. I wanted to set things right. And I tried. I really tried. Whatever I did, it took me right back to the beginning. Don't make the same mistake. Better to end it all now and find out what awaits you beyond that portal.
Must be Al, but how is it possible? That's weird. I'm here for it, though. State of panic. Vigilabat? Vigilabat. That's how you say that word. Vigilabat. What's this? Hello. Roman man on his knees as if begging his gods for mercy. Me adiuva. Yeah, that, I totally want to walk through that. Do-we-do. See a phone box start to spin around. We made it. Wait, what was I inspecting? What was it letting me inspect? Relief. Roman relief depicting a great circular portal and two women. I wonder who they could be. Oh, this. Figure out how to return. I love how the game was like, game is cool, have fun. Thank you. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I think it was, I think I got convinced through Dinz's stream to really give it a shot. Like, it was always on my radar, but like prioritizing playing it. I think it was him and then Catalyst, a good friend of mine, were also pretty interested in it. I love how the game was like, step through the portal to go back in time, and then the next quest is, now figure out a way to get back to your original time. It's like, okay. One of the people who bullied Dinz to play it. Yeah, as someone that really enjoyed Outer Wilds, I'm sure I'm in for a good time. Though, I'm not a big fan of reading. Or...
Salve, friend. I'm
yeah, it was
Galerius.
originally Skyrim.
Mind telling
Actually,
me
hold on.
who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
Nah, I gotta go. Hold up. Gotta pull up a tweet. Here's my tweet for the fact that I'm playing this game right now. I'll pull it up in a second. Oh wait, I don't even have a desktop capture. Anyway, it's... Let me see. I'm just gonna add one real quick. Display capture. That one. Yeah, I just realized this is probably bad. Hold on one second. Maybe I should, like, not dox myself with things. That would be good, yeah. Oh, fuck. Really? Wow, okay. I'm so prepared. Anyway, the tweet goes, I'm going to play the Forgotten City. You could describe it as a Metroidvania, Outer Wilds in Rome, heavily modded Skyrim, or a video game. All are technically, partially, probably correct. That was my tweet on this game. And I stand by that. Seal of approval. Hilarious. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of He said it correctly the first time. I just wasn't listening. I'm Bo and I got lost. Lie? So I guess the role playing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to blend in a little bit, maybe?
Yeah, you know, agricultural goddess of springtime? You're not from around here, are you? Oh, I see what you did there. Changing the subject like that. Nice try. But I'll ask again. Who are you? And what were you doing in the shrine?
Do I really just tell him that I came from the future? I don't think that's the right move. I'm Bo and I got lost.
Oh, is that right? Well, just make sure you don't get lost in any other sacred places you're not supposed to be. Can't have you disrespecting the gods by accident, can we now? But listen, most folks seem a bit confused when they get here, but you seem very lost, and in more ways than one. So let me make this nice and simple for you. Live by our law here, and we'll all get along just fine.
Your laws?
Not laws, law. There's just one, the golden rule.
Ooh, I've heard of that
And
one.
the punishment for breaking it's, well, it's kind of horrific.
Damn.
But our magistrate insists we take all newcomers to see him, so I guess I'll let him fill you in. So then, you coming?
All right, lead the way.
Follow me. When I first arrived, I couldn't believe there were people living down here. But
Tap F
as
to
you can
follow your...
see,
Oh, that's
we've got
nice.
a nice little community now. Only 23 of us at the moment, if you count the 3 who are missing. No idea how, since nobody knows a way out. But it's just big and dark enough to get lost in, if you're not careful.
Aren't you going to introduce me to your handsome new friend,
Ooh,
Galerius?
am I handsome?
Keep it in your loincloth, Aurelia. I'm taking him to see the magistrate.
That pompous old bore won't be magistrate for much longer. Anyone who helps vote him out today drinks at my bar for free tonight.
Politics. I'd stay clear of it and her, if I were you. She's... it's not my place to say. Down on your right is our farm, where I grow all the food you'll ever want. As long as all you want is leek, cabbage, and wheat. That one usually gets a chuckle.
The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone.
Don't mind Livia. She means well. She's just been in a bad place since... Well, you know, I don't know what happened to her. Up here on your right is the chasm. If you've got a weapon, it belongs way down at the bottom. Up on your left is the forum, where you can visit the market or get yourself patched up in Lucretia's clinic in the Shrine of Apollo. Most of us have almost nothing, just what we had on us when we arrived, and what we've been able to make and scrounge up since. And this central plateau is where the magistrate and the other patricians live, so don't expect a warm welcome.
Galerius, you're meant to be working the farm, not trudging dirt into the villas.
Take it easy, Horatius. I was just taking our new friend here to see the magistrate.
Well, he's asked me to escort the newcomer personally. The farm. Go. Now.
You'd better go with him. But just remember, they're not like you and me. Don't let them use you.
What was that? What did you just say?
I said it'll take some getting used to.
Yeah, I'm watching you, farm boy. Greetings, citizen. My name's Horatius. Magistrate Sentius asked me to escort you to him personally. Follow me, please.
What's this about?
I expect the magistrate wants to brief you about the Golden Rule. It shouldn't take too long. He's busy preparing for the election later today.
All right, lead the way.
Follow me. The only thing you really need to understand right now is the Golden Rule. Let me see if I can explain it this way. When I was serving in the Legion, if there was a mutiny brewing in one cohort, the legate in charge wouldn't waste time finding the bad apples among hundreds. They just divided us into groups of 10, made us draw straws, and whoever drew the short straw had to be executed by the other 9. Didn't matter whether he'd done anything wrong. One of us in 10 would die for the crimes of the collective. We call it decimation. If that seems like rough justice to you, you're in for a rude shock. Because the Golden Rule is exactly 10 times worse.
Oh, we're not thinking of the same Golden Rule then.
Who's up these stairs? What now?
What do you think about the Golden Rule?
Well, as I always say, it's kind of like a divine version of the practice of decimation in the Legion. By threatening to execute 1 in 10 men, the idea is to ensure order and discipline among everyone. And it works. If you knew you could be executed because your brother-in-arms is planning a mutiny, well, you'd bloody well watch him like 100-eyed Argus, wouldn't you? Because your only chance of saving yourself is to stop bad things before they happen. Makes us all responsible for keeping each other in check. It's brutal, of course, but effective. The Legion wouldn't be the most formidable force in the world without it.
Where I'm from, that would be considered collective punishment, which is a war crime.
A war crime? Isn't that a contradiction in terms? As Cicero said, in times of war the law falls silent.
Our worlds are very different.
Seems that way. War crimes. Ridiculous. If you like,
Let's talk about something else. Who are you going to be voting for?
not that it's any of your business, but my loyalty is and always will be with Sentius. Unfortunately, I don't think my vote is going to make any difference today. See, Domitius has been going around town, shoring up votes for Malleolus with lies, bribery, and intimidation. The man's a savage, but he's a gladiator, so people fear and respect him more than they should. Sentius knows about it, of course, but he doesn't have the same rat cunning as Malleolus. This place will be different with that sleaze at the helm. But I try not to worry about things I can't change.
Can I help?
I appreciate the thought, but you're new here, and I just can't see how you could make an impact in the time between now and the election this afternoon.
Oh, you can try
In
me.
any case, if you're interested in the election, go and have a chat with Equitia, the Vestal Priestess. She'll be overseeing proceedings.
Alright. Make Malleolus drop out of the election. I'll be going
Alright.
now.
Oh, another one fresh out of the baths, I take it.
Am I?
Ugh, I wish Horatius would stop letting barbarians in here. What do you want?
What do you think about the Golden Rule?
You know, some people say it's the creation of an all-seeing god who's watching everything we do. But what kind of an awful, incompetent god would let my sister go missing on his or her watch?
Fair question.
Did you hear that? Curse you, you coward! Where is my sister? What do you have to say for yourself? No response. Nothing. That's what I thought.
That was reckless.
I'm telling you, this mysterious god of ours has to be asleep on the job. Either that, or, like people are saying, it really is just a children's fable my father is exploiting to frighten us into behaving.
I suppose we'll find out sooner or later.
I suppose we will.
I'll be going
I trust
now.
you can see yourself out.
Okie dokie.
We're finally alone. I
Alone?
assume
That was
you
random.
already know who I am. May I know your name?
I'm Bo.
A curious name to match a curious accent. But I digress. Now, you're probably wondering why I summoned you, and I'll get to that. But first, take a look at this wondrous place, would you? A secret city built deep in the mountains many hundreds of years ago.
I just want to get out of here.
In good time. More importantly, consider the miraculous community we've built here over the last 7 months. 22 complete strangers brought together by the fates, living and working together in our own little paradise. And in all that time, not a single sin has been committed. No fights, no theft, nothing. Have you ever witnessed something so extraordinary as a city without sin?
Can't say I have.
Nor could I until I came here. But the reason for this miracle is as simple as it is terrifying. If even one person commits a sin here, every last one of us will die. You see,
Why?
the builders of this place, whoever they were, left inscriptions warning, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." From what we can gather, breaking the law here will anger the gods and provoke a terrible punishment. Like the curses of Medusa and Midas combined, turning us all to gold. We've come to call it the Golden Rule. It's extraordinary that we've survived as long as we have, and each day I grow more and more afraid that our time in the sun is almost up. And now it seems that day is finally here. All that matters is that somebody in this city is about to break the Golden Rule. Why else would Proserpina send you now? Unless you and I can stop them, our doom is assured. I know that's a lot to take in, and you look like you have questions. Please, ask away.
Okay. I'm not gonna ask him a question yet. Just want to make an observation. So he's saying that like Medusa could turn us all to golden statues and stuff, but like, is that what we were seeing whenever we were coming to ancient Rome? All right. So yeah, what counts as a sin here?
An intelligent question. There was a good deal of debate about that in our first weeks here. Does it refer to crimes or to some other ill-defined wrong? Of course, everyone agrees on the basics. No theft, no assault, and certainly no murder. But beyond that, it was more difficult to reach a consensus.
Sorry, Al.
What about lying, insulting someone, blasphemy, trespass, trying to escape, bribery, infidelity, suicide? As magistrate, I had to exercise leadership, and so I made a decision. We must uphold the laws of the Empire to a standard never before seen. And we must honor the peace of the gods, the sacred accord between the gods and the people of Rome. It is only by offering the gods the proper respect that we may prosper, as Rome has for centuries.
Makes sense to me. I don't want to like go through all this. I just want to be like, okay, if you say so. I'll hit makes sense to me.
I'm glad you agree. The key things to
maybe I
remember
shouldn't.
are that we have laws forbidding treason and blasphemy, murder, assault, and rape, as well as theft and arson and so on. I have made my pronouncement on the subject. Unfortunately, there are still those here who resist, whispering blasphemous and treasonous lies in the shadows. I would be keeping a close eye on them if I were you.
What did you mean when you said Proserpina sent me?
You see, in my search for a way to save my people, I learned of an ancient ritual to Proserpina, the goddess of the cycle of life and renewal. It's said to open a doorway in time so that if the unthinkable happens, one person can pass through it and travel back to the past. And when I saw you arrive in a flash of light from the goddess's shrine, I knew that person was you. You don't belong in our time, do you?
You're right. I'm from 2,000 years in the future.
2,000 years? That is unfathomable. Please tell me, in your time, what did you see? What had become of us? Of this city?
You'd all been turned into golden statues.
I have imagined it, our downfall, 1,000 times. But it still breaks my heart to hear the truth of it.
How does the ritual work?
All I can tell you is that it's a ritual sacrifice to Proserpina. I stumbled across instructions. I have to recite a prayer, and of course, as with all rituals, some sacrifice is involved. Usually that means wine or food, or in some cases a live animal. In this case, the sacrifice is rather more costly. The life of the person performing the ritual. I don't suppose you saw any sign of me in the future?
Oh. I did see human remains in the temple.
I assume that was me. If I'm forced to perform the ritual, it's going to cost me everything. You'll try to make sure I don't need to use it, won't you?
I'll do my best.
Well, I suppose that's all I can ask for.
Why can't you investigate?
Well, I believe you're in the best position to go around asking people questions. You're new here, and it'll seem perfectly normal. As for me, well, it pains me to say my attempts to impose order have not earned me many friends. I fear I may not even remain magistrate after today's election. The people here would only treat my curiosity with suspicion. You shouldn't have that problem, though, unless, of course, you get off on the wrong foot.
Fair enough. Do you have any suspects?
Do you ever stare at a problem for so long that you can't see it for what it is anymore? What's needed here is a fresh pair of eyes. The less I prejudice the independence of your investigation, the better.
How do I know you're not the person responsible?
Me? Why would you suspect me? I've just told you. I'm about to sacrifice my own life to ensure these people have a second chance. What reason could you possibly have to suspect me, of all people?
Fair point.
I'm glad you think so. Without trust, without each other, we won't be able to prevent what is about to happen.
Do you think it could be related to Centilla's disappearance?
Ah, so you know about that already. It's a devastating loss, of course, but that was over 3 weeks ago, and whatever happened to her, it didn't break the golden rule, so I don't think it's connected with our imminent demise. Still, if you happen to find her and return her to me, I would be eternally grateful.
Come on, tell me what you really think.
Well, all right. There are those who wish to vote me out of office so that they can pursue their own misguided political agenda. Frankly, their selfishness and recklessness risk destabilizing the entire city. I would be looking very carefully at them if I were you.
Why can we understand each other? I don't speak Latin.
You mean you couldn't speak Latin before you arrived here? How strange. But the gods are active here, and their temples and shrines hum with power like nowhere else in the Empire. Perhaps when Proserpina brought you here, she planted the seed of Latin in your mind so that you could better serve her.
Awesome.
Indeed.
If I do this, will you help get me back to my own time?
If I understand Proserpina's ritual correctly, that problem should take care of itself. Let me see if I can explain. If you manage to prevent the sin that breaks the golden rule, I won't need to bring you here. I won't create the portal, and you will never have been able to come here. Thus, you'll have created a paradox. If this occurs, you should be flung back to your own time, having changed the past for all of us. Make sense?
I think so. That's all the questions I had.
Ah, good. So, are you with me? Can I count on you to figure out who's about to break the golden rule?
It doesn't seem like I have much choice.
No, I don't suppose you do. But I'm hoping that even if you're not burdened with a sense of self-sacrifice, you'll at least see the sense in self-preservation.
Good point. I'm in.
Wonderful. Now, I need you to investigate the city, talk to everyone, help them if it'll win their trust. I authorize you to enter private homes and inspect possessions and documents, unless, of course, you're asked to leave. Figure out who the culprit is, and as soon as you have a name, come back and tell me immediately.
All right, I'll get started.
And one last thing. If I were you, I'd start my investigation by visiting Lucretia at the Shrine of Apollo in the Forum. I heard wailing from there not long ago. Seems like something's not right.
I'll get right on it. All right, I do need to tell you, because there was a side quest that said something.
Ah, you've returned. Do you have any news about your investigation? Ask then.
The hell?
Now. Thank you.
Better get back to it. So, let me see. Hold on. Tab. Okay. Tell Sentius you suspect Domitius. There's been too many voters into voting. So let's just do that? Like, I assume this isn't going to go very far.
Ah, you've returned. Of course.
Can we talk who's going to break the golden rule? There's no option to talk about it. Never mind, I need more time.
Did you say? It looks like you'll have to continue. Thank you.
All right. Sure. Okay, well, if that's the case, then I don't like that. I'm good with what we got here. I'm going to stand up and walk around a little bit. I was yawning a lot, and I think I'm just getting early tired or something. I don't even know anymore. But I'm going to go take a quick break, walk around, get some blood flowing. Okay. Got the blood flowing a little bit more. Got myself some liquid IV. I don't know if I'm that dehydrated. I might be a little bit. Like I've only had like, I don't know, a bottle of water today. Okay. So we need to go check this out, yeah? Wonder how much evidence there is that I could like pick up and use. Ooh, note from Scintilla. Summary. Oh, good. It's good that it tells me like what it actually says. Scintilla expresses. Ooh, that's a typo. Expresses gratitude to Sentius for adopting her. That's nice. Okay. Cool. All right. I'm gonna get people's names. That's probably what I need to do.
You're back. How lucky for me. What is it now?
You're so ungrateful. What's your story?
I'm Sentia, eldest daughter of the magistrate.
You're Sentia.
But you'd know that if you'd been invited in here and introduced properly. What are you doing in here? And why are you dressed like that?
Charming.
I trust you can see yourself out.
Damn. Cynthia mad. Cynthia be mad. A courtyard. It's a statue. That's a... Oh, God. That is a lot of... It's a lot of shimmering, chat. I don't know. That was a lot of shimmering. I'll tell you what. Let's play with fire here. This is probably not a good idea. Let's play on high. And do that. Let's see how much it tanks my frames and stuff. Okay, good. It's not too bad, and I'm not getting flickered out of my life, so... Yeah, looks like we're fine right now. If I get drop frames, hopefully I'll notice sooner rather than later. Yeah, I don't like how slow I go when I back up. That's weird. I really don't like that. I kind of wish I had, like, free motion all 4 directions. Okay. So we went in here. Ink jar. Okay. Vial, cosmetic jar. Scintilla's chest. Oh, wait, can I... Steel. Oof. Maybe I don't do that? Cynthia's journal. Cynthia believes everyone is entitled to their secrets. Ooh.
On your best behavior, I trust?
I mean, sure.
What now?
What's your story?
I'm a legionary of the 1st Italica, but there's not a lot of fighting down here. So the magistrate has assigned me other duties. I act as the magistrate's right-hand man, keeping an eye on his daughters. Daughter, I should say. And the others, and making sure they're all behaving. I also keep a register of new arrivals.
How did you end up here?
I'm from Liguria, up north originally. I was doing alright for myself. 12 years into my service. Had a nice girl lined up for when it was all over. Not anymore. She's probably figured I'm long gone and moved on by now. I try not to think about it.
Damn.
My commander sent me to deliver a message to Rome. While I was there, I thought I'd do something nice for my girl. And pick up a little pendant from a silversmith. That's when the crowd started flooding through the streets, shouting fire. People were screaming, trampling each other. Then some Genetricum Fugitor tried to take advantage of the chaos and pinch my pendant. I remember chasing him through the crowds, down towards the river. And then, nothing. Blacked out and woke up near here. No idea how I ended up floating so far downriver. But I'm fortunate to be alive, I suppose.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Ah, don't be. As Seneca the Younger said, difficulty strengthens the mind, as labor does the body. That said, Scintilla's disappearance has been more difficult than I'd care to admit.
Can I see the citizen register?
I don't see why not. Just make sure I get it back by tomorrow.
Ah, okay. What's reading mode? Oh, that's what reading mode is. That helps. Really, a commoner, tavern keeper. Notes, claims to know a way out. What is that? Oh, okay. Duilius, imprisoned in warehouse. Hannibal, died in cistern. Kabash disappeared. Yulia. Livia now refuses to work. Duty money lending from Malleolus. Okay. Cool. Thanks.
Of course.
I'll be going
Alright.
now.
Citizen.
I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go just do the quests. I'm here because I was told to be here, pretty much. We good? We good?
Give me a moment. Sorry I'm such a mess. I just lost a patient and a dear friend. Julia. She was a good woman.
What happened?
She was poisoned. She came in here frothing at the mouth. Normally I'd treat her with resin of silphium, a rare plant which is perfect for this sort of thing. And I knew Decius had some at his market stall, right around the corner. So I ran over there, but he just looks at me with this evil smile and says, "That'll be 1,000 denarii." There was no way I could afford that, and he knew it. Then that toad shrugs and says, "Supply and demand. I guess you don't value your friend's life that highly." Anywhere else, I'd just pay a thug to steal it from his stall, but there's no way I can do that down here with the golden rule. So all I could do is come back here and just watch her die. I kept on apologizing. And now I'll never know who poisoned her, or how they managed to do it without breaking the golden rule, or why she cursed that snake's cruel black eyes with her dying breath.
Is there something I can do to help?
Well, unless you have the power to bring someone back from the dead, there's really just one thing you can do. Get me that silphium resin. I'm going to have another patient in here soon. Could be in the next day or in the next hour. And I will not allow this to happen again. I don't care how you get it, but you have to make it happen. Because if I lose another patient this way, I swear to the gods below, not even the golden rule will stop me from marching up to that genetricum fututo and scratching his eyes out.
Tell Sentius you suspect Lucrece. Alright. That's dangerous talk, but I'll get right on it.
Well, come back if you get sick or injured. Day or night, I'll do what I can.
Okay. No items. Medical
May
tools.
Apollo keep you safe.
Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, this fucker. You could already tell he's just not.
Salve.
You dick.
Salve, stranger, and welcome to our idyllic little slice of the Empire. I'm Decius.
I want to hit him.
Terrible shame what happened to Julia, but we just have to carry on, don't we?
I want to hit you. What's your story?
You mean how did I end up here? That is a lengthy tale.
Let's hear it.
All right. Well, you see, I'm in the business of procuring rare and precious objects liberated from the enemies of Rome. Mostly sculptures, vases, the occasional slave, fetch a magnificent price in Roman high society. Had myself a nice little shop in Rome just off the Forum. Lots of foot traffic and close to the docks. Good place to be when the fires broke out. See, about 7 months ago, half of Rome caught on fire. Everyone who couldn't get to an outer gate was running for the river, open to escape by barge. So I gathered my coins and some priceless vases into a cart and had my most loyal slave girl, pretty young thing named Acantha, push it for me. All the way down to the river, I'm elbowing for a stampede of people, turning back now and then to make sure she hasn't legged it with my valuables. But, to my surprise, we make it, and I see this barge loading up, and it's so full it's almost sinking. But the captain's happy to take my coin, so I start boarding, and then he puts his hand on my chest and he says, "No, too heavy. The cart or the girl." So I did what anyone would have done.
No. You chose the cart, didn't you?
Of course I chose the cart. I mean, I can always buy a new slave girl if I still have my money. So I put my hand in the cart, and I guess she realised what was happening because those pretty black eyes of hers go all wide. And in one swift motion,
Black
she topples the
eyes.
whole bloody thing into the tiber.
Wait, black eyes. So you took her with you after all?
No, I dived in after it, of course. Aren't you paying attention? That was a bloody fortune. Only, I guess I must have hit my head or something, because everything went black. When I came to, I'd washed up on the riverbank, not far from here, with nothing in the world but a single silver coin.
Sounds like you got what you deserved.
I couldn't agree more. I mean, sure, I'd lost a few thousand denarii, but I've already made it back, and this place is a veritable treasure trove. Look around you. There must be more gold in here than in the treasury of Rome. If I can just figure out how to get it out of here.
What do you think about the golden rule?
It's terrible for inflation is what it is. There's so much gold just lying around, it's practically worthless. At least down here. Of course, I have an idea for generating real wealth, but what I need is a bow. Just a simple composite bow. I've scoured this city from top to bottom with no luck. But if you happen to find one, bring it to me and we'll talk.
But why do you need it? Haven't they banned weapons?
Oh, well, technically yes, but that just means you'll need to be a little discreet.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, friend.
Who are you voting for?
Malleolus. I mean, Sentius couldn't even keep his daughter safe. What hope does he have of protecting us?
I'd like you to vote for Sentius.
Not going to happen.
I need some resin.
Certainly. All I ask is a reasonable price of 1,000 denarii.
You're price gouging over life-saving medicine? What is wrong with you?
It's perfectly legal. Simply a question of supply and demand, I'm afraid. Take it or leave it.
How would I come up with 1,000 denarii?
That's hardly my concern. But if you get a job, work hard and save your coins, you should be able to afford it within, say, 5 years?
How about I just take it instead?
Well, if you did that, you'd break the golden rule, and we'd share the same fate as the last lot who lived here. Is that what you want?
This is exactly what's wrong with everybody in the world. Where it's like, oh, if you steal, you break the golden rule. But until then, I'll charge $1,000 for like something that shouldn't be $1,000. It's like, fuck you, kid. Is that what you want? If not, hand them over now? Bluff?
Do you think I don't know a bluff when I see one? Nice try.
I don't have that kind of money.
Very well. Perhaps I can interest you in something within your budget?
Steal it from his stall. I'll be
Very
going
well.
now.
Another time.
This is his stall, right? Hello? A list of things Decius plans to buy once he's escaped. Seat on the Senate. Holy shit. Is this not his stall, though? Or is he walking to his stall?
How'd you do?
Shut up. Alright, what do I have active? Oh, that's the part where he... Okay, I understand. Obtain a bow. Meet Malleolus or figure out how to make him drop out of the election. Those two aren't someone intentionally killing somebody, though. Okay. Alright, so how do I steal it? Examine. Do I have to, like...
Virgil, how much would you want to make me a bow?
For the last time, Decius, I'm not making you a bow.
But why?
You know why.
But how am I going to defend myself?
Virgil looking like a Ken doll right here.
There are no other weapons in the city. We all went along with the magistrate's weapons ban, so it wouldn't be an issue.
That's why I've got to get in first before someone else beats me to it.
Ah, a new face. Salve, and welcome to a little community. My name's impossible to pronounce for most people, so you can just call me Virgil. You arrived on a sad day, friend. What with Julia's death? I wish we could have met under better circumstances.
What's your story?
Well, I'm an architect. Or at least I was back in Rome. That's probably too grandiose a term to describe what I do here. Help out with repairs and try to stop old buildings from collapsing on people. That kind of thing. But you probably don't want to hear about the ingenious architecture or mysterious history of this place.
Correct.
I like that. We're going to get on well, friend.
What do you think about the Golden Rule?
Some people say it's divine, the work of a god, but I'm not so sure. It just seems so flawed to me. Like it's distinctly human. I mean, once you've been here long enough, you'll notice people doing things that just seem so wrong to you. But this so-called god doesn't seem to care, which means one of two things. Either you don't know the difference between right and wrong, or this unknown god doesn't. And I'm pretty sure I know the difference. Do you?
I think so, yeah.
Then I hope you'll agree that there are only two ways of dealing with unfair rulers. The first is to leave. The second is to remove the ruler from power. And it seems leaving may not be an option.
That's dangerous talk.
Perhaps not. But that's just my point. With this god? Who knows? It's best if I say no more, but I hope you'll give it some thought.
I noticed the graffiti. Why does someone think you're a sinner?
Look, I haven't done anything wrong, if that's what you're thinking. Somebody just has a problem with my preference for male company.
Ah, I see.
And when you grow up in the north, as I did, in the city of Noviomagos, you expect a bit of hostility. The Batavi are not known for their tolerance. I saw enough friends killed or driven away to know the cost of not keeping your personal affairs to yourself. So I hid who I was for, what was it, nearly 10 years? Watching what I said and where I looked. But that kind of fear eats away at you slowly, until living isn't any better than the thing you were afraid of. Needless to say, since I'm now living underground, halfway across the known world with an assumed name, my openness didn't go down well among the enlightened folk of the Batavi.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Nice of you to say, but not necessary. In any case, the Romans are far more accepting, and among them, I get to be who I am. Or at least I thought that was the case. It seems I was wrong.
Do you know who's writing the graffiti?
It's not just graffiti. I have quite a collection of handwritten notes too. The strange thing is, I keep my personal affairs to myself. I've never really been interested in any of the men here. Not my type. So I'm not sure what I could have done to upset this person. If I had to guess, I'd say it's probably one of those cultists.
Cultists?
Strange bunch. They insist there's only one god, and that he considers my nature a sin. Can you believe that? If there are any of them here, they won't admit it. Not since they supposedly burnt down half of Rome last year and went into hiding. All I know is, if these threats keep escalating, eventually my secret admirer is going to cross a line and break the golden rule.
Let me look into it for you.
What? Really? I didn't expect that. But thanks. It's always a pleasure to meet someone so selfless. I'm glad you arrived when you did. I'd start by figuring out who the cultists are. Or maybe ask around among the merchants here. Someone who lives or works in the forum must have seen something. But if you find them, please don't hurt or humiliate them. I suspect they're just confused.
I'll see what I can do. Who are you going to vote for?
Well, Malleolus
Cultists.
is talking about loosening some of the
Hey,
restrictions
Catalyst.
in this place. And while it's all a bit vague, at least he has a vision.
Anything I can do to change that?
My vote isn't for sale, if that's what you're asking.
I'll be going
Nice
now.
to talk to you.
I like Virgil. Sup, guy?
Name's Rufius. Better watch your step.
Hey, wait. Rufius. Do I know that name? Did I forget that name already? Oh, I can't go check. What's your story?
Can't talk long. Got to stay sharp, but... family's from Seleucia on Tigris. Babylon province. But I've been roaming a long time now. Even joined the legions. The 6th. The one they call Ironclads.
How did you end up here?
Same way as everyone else.
Fair. I guess I need to stop asking that question. It's always a river, right? Why don't you have a... Or I guess, why are you still wearing the armor?
Because we're all in grave danger. Is it not obvious?
Why don't you have a weapon if we're in grave danger?
Magistrate.
Oh, yeah,
made me
true.
Toss it in the chasm. Stupid. Going to have to improvise now.
Improvise. Let's talk about something else.
We have to.
If we have to. Who are you voting for?
Malleolus. Not sure I trust Sentius. Couldn't even protect his daughter in a city without sin. How's he going to protect us?
Anything I can do to change that?
No.
All right. Understandable. Have a nice day. What do you think about the golden rule?
I'll tell you this much. I hate the fact that my survival depends on the common sense of other people.
No. I know the feeling. I've lived through a pandemic.
Then you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, no.
All these people just bumble along like nothing's wrong. Well, we're one bad decision away from being wiped out. Like the last lot of people who lived here. Seems like I'm the only one ready for what's coming. Whatever that is. And when it hits, it's everyone for themselves. You've been warned.
What do you think is coming?
I don't know. But did you ever get the feeling some of these statues are watching us when we're not looking? Like they're waiting for something. I don't like it.
I think you're paranoid.
Don't tell me you're one of those golden rule deniers like Malleolus. Get lost, Varpa.
So what are the... I still don't know what the gray words mean. I'm assuming I learn eventually what they mean, or like I have to do enough stuff to figure out what those words do mean. Alright, where's Decius? Can I steal?
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Everybody run!
Huh? I don't understand. What do the butterflies do? Where am I going? Do I even know where I'm going? Oh, I'm going back. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. What's this say? Don't steal anything. Don't hurt anyone. Don't. Okay. Oh, that's spooky. So I don't know if it was me stealing that did that, or if the game interprets a certain number of actions before things happen. Looper, loop through time once. Is this your first time? Yeah, it was my very first time. That's right.
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
I'm Bo, and we've had this conversation before.
I don't think so. I've never seen you before in my life.
Your name is Galerius, and you're about to offer to take me to see Sentius so he can tell me about the Golden Rule.
Oh, Bacchus, how much did I drink last night? Sorry to have bothered you.
No problem, I have to go.
Since you seem to be in a hurry, you should try out this device I made. Worked real hard on it.
Uh-huh. That zipline handlebar. Oh, cool.
Just attach the pulley to the rope over the lake and hang on to the handles. If it works, it'll be faster than walking.
If it works.
And if it doesn't work, worst thing that can happen is you'll take a swim in the lake. I haven't quite summoned the courage to test it myself. But don't worry, it's completely safe. Probably.
Thanks, I'll be going
right.
now.
See you around.
Alright. That was fun. So do I just, like, yeet? Nope, apparently that wasn't it. Did he actually tell me, like, the buttons to press? Examine. I think I might have been distracted by something else when he was saying that. Yeah, I know. I know you can't move. Is it... No, that just does flashlight. That doesn't do anything else. Okay. So where am I going now? We're going... Oh yeah, we need to... I've restarted the day. Oh! Because I broke the golden rule, I have the thing I need, right? Wait, do I actually have it in my inventory, though? I do, so it carries it across time. Okay. Oh, I thought I could at least jump over a ledge, you know? Alright. Are we there in time?
What are you doing in here? Can't you see this woman is dying? She's been poisoned.
Dying, not dead.
She needs the resin of a plant called Silphium, but that Culus cumulatus decius won't give it to me.
I have it.
What? Quick, give it here. Yulia, you need to swallow this. Here, let me help you. Hopefully, in a moment, she should be able to breathe normally. That was extraordinary. How did you know she needed this exact thing, and at this exact moment? Are you some kind of oracle?
I'm just good. Honestly, you wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Look, if you don't want to tell me, I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. But no matter. That was like the gods hearing my prayers and intervening.
Cool.
You just saved a person's life, and you should be proud of yourself. She might even be able to thank you herself in a few moments. And maybe she can tell us who poisoned her, and who she meant when she was muttering about that snake's cruel black eyes. In the meantime, I'm happy to help you with whatever it is you need.
Okay. I keep hearing the statues whispering. Is that normal?
Oh no. Sorry, I don't mean to worry you, but no, that is definitely not normal. There was one other person who claimed she could hear the statues talking to her.
Oh?
But that was Nevia, and she went a little mad.
Oh, forget I said anything.
Anything about what?
There you go.
That's a shame. Thanks again for saving Yulia's life. Apollo smiles upon you.
Mm-hmm. You good?
Oh, it's you. sorry. I'm still a bit out of it. But thanks for trying to help me, I suppose. Was there something you wanted? Lucretia says I'm supposed to rest.
Can I ask what happened to you?
As much as I'm grateful that you tried to help me, it's just not safe for me to talk about it. Please, no more questions.
I want to know how someone poisoned you without breaking the golden rule.
The golden rule. That's the least of my worries. The gods may be cruel, but Malleolus and Claudia are far crueler.
Is that who poisoned you?
Please, just leave me alone. I don't want to talk about it.
I can't help unless you tell me what happened.
Persistent as Nemesis, aren't you? I can tell you, but it's a long saga.
That's fine. I have all the time in the world.
All right. I'd been here about a week when it dawned on me I'd be trapped here for the rest of my life.
Mm-hmm.
I could hardly breathe, and I knew I had to get out somehow. So when my new friend Aurelia offered me a secret way out, I would have done anything. And then I learned her asking price. 1,000 denarii. She was supposed to be my friend. I told her it would take me years to save up that much. So she suggested I take out a loan from Malleolus. And I did.
Thinking you'd be out of here before you ever paid back the loan?
I'm not proud of it, but yes. I was surprised he agreed to it, to be honest. But I was so happy to have the money I didn't question it. I had to sign an agreement, saying I'd work off the debt over 30 years. But I figured I'd be out of here so soon it wouldn't matter. I paid Aurelia, and she gave me her so-called way out. Do you want to know what it was? Hemlock.
I'm going to ask what it is. I'm assuming it's a poison?
It's a deadly poison made from a plant.
Yeah.
Drink this, she said, and you'll be out of here in no time. Of course, I demanded my money back, but she refused. She pointed to a sign on her tavern saying, "Let the buyer beware." Then she just looked at me with those cruel black eyes, and she laughed. She immediately told Malleolus I'd tried to escape without paying him back. Only, he didn't seem upset or surprised at all. In fact, he just thanked her. And that's when I realized the two of them had planned the whole thing from the beginning.
Surely that would have broken the golden rule.
That's what I said to the magistrate. I went to Sentius and begged for help, but he said the law was clear. I'd signed over my labor for 30 years and there was nothing he could do. I thought about resisting too. But Malleolus said if I didn't submit, I'd break the golden rule. And I couldn't be responsible for all those deaths, so he locked me in his villa, confiscated everything I owned as collateral, and made me wear immodest, humiliating outfits while I worked day in, day out. His wife Claudia was just as bad. She sent me to work on an endless stream of futile, demeaning tasks. I'd be on my hands and knees, scrubbing the floor clean for hours, only for her to pour slop on it and hiss, "You missed a spot." Those two took everything from me. But they forgot to confiscate one thing. My hemlock.
So you poisoned yourself.
I just wanted it to be over. But it seems I messed that up too. Should have drunk all of it.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
I brought it on myself. I trusted one of the most callous human beings I've ever met, and tried to swindle the other.
I don't know how I could have been so stupid.
So what'll happen to you now?
When I've recovered, I expect their thug Domitius will come for me. He'll escort me back to their villa, and I'll be right back where I started. Only this time, I won't be able to lull myself to sleep at night with the thought of a permanent solution. Honestly, it would have been better if the poison had been allowed to run its course.
I'm sorry, can I do anything to help? Just go back in time and don't give it to her.
I doubt it. It seems this is the fate the gods have chosen for me, for trying to escape. At least until someone breaks the golden rule. Huh. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad.
I have a better idea. How much would it cost to buy your freedom?
A lot. But it doesn't matter. I made a suicide pact with Ulpius last night. He's in exactly the same position as I am. Malleolus and Aurelius set the same trap for him a month after they did it to me. He and I are in this together. He's probably already thrown himself from the bluff into Malleolus's villa by now. If so, I'd never be able to live with myself, knowing I broke my promise to him.
Figure out how to stop him from killing himself. Perhaps I can help him too.
I doubt you could make it up to the bluff in time. I don't know who you are, or why you seem so determined to help me, but thank you.
I'll get right on it. Alright, can I make it?
May Apollo keep you safe.
Sure. Run! Oh, this seems like it's not the right way. Oh, it's the right way. Okay. Does the city just, like, make a circle? Also, can I do this? Hold on. Controls. Bindings. Interact. Weapon, primary, weapon, secondary. Okay. I mean, I figured I couldn't go from down to up. Yeah, I know. Oh, you're still here.
Salve, friend. I'm Octavia.
I don't care.
Welcome to life under the golden rule. It's a ghastly thing, is it not? How are you faring so far?
Actually, I really need to talk to Ulpius.
All right, well, it was lovely to meet you. I look forward to getting to know you better over the coming months. And if you ever...
I can't believe this is how it ends.
No, let me...
Oh, no. No. No, 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 no. Ulpius, what are you doing? Get back from there. If you lose your balance, you'll fall.
That's the idea.
What? Why? Why would you want that?
Why do you think I'm stuck for the rest of my life, working for a man who treats me like an animal?
I know things are hard for you right now. They're hard for all of us. We're all in this together, Ulpius. Please, please just think this through. If you do this, it could be the sin that seals all of our fates. Is that what you want?
I'm sorry, but I just don't care anymore.
Please, Ulpius. Help him. If he goes through with it, it could be the end for us all. I don't know what to do. I've never had to deal with this sort of thing. Please, you need to talk to him.
All right, I'll talk to him.
Thank you. And please, choose your words carefully.
Can we talk?
Let me guess. You're going to lecture me on how suicide is a crime against the Empire.
Actually, no. I was just going to ask you what's wrong.
I screwed up my life. That's what's wrong. I borrowed money, and when I couldn't pay it back, I wound up in debt bondage. I'll be stuck slaving away for that Culus Cumulatis Malleolus for the rest of my life. I am out. Wherever you are, Scintilla, my love. I'm sorry.
Ulpius, no!
Oof. Octavia, you did not try hard enough.
I can't believe he went through with it. Oh Lord. That poor lamb.
His suicide didn't break the golden rule. What does that mean?
Well, I suppose it means suicide isn't a sin under the golden rule. So I guess that means whichever god is responsible for it. It isn't mine.
Wait, so I guess that means whichever god is responsible for it, it isn't mine. Cultist?
That was not your fault. There's no way you could have given him what he wanted, moments after you arrived.
What happens now?
I'll have to let everyone know what happened. And I guess Malleolus will have to clean up the mess in his villa. It's of his own making, after all. And I'd best pray for poor Ulpius.
Well. I'm just gonna follow you. Actually, I'll talk to you first.
I hope you're coping.
So you're a Christian?
Please keep that to yourself. I know you're not from around here, but things are very difficult for us right now. There was a terrible fire in Rome last year, and our emperor decided to make us his scapegoats. There were executions. It was horrible.
Fair enough. What do you think about the golden rule?
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. I think about those words a lot. I'd like to think that if we all love our neighbours as ourselves and do to them as we'd have them do to us, then we'll all be fine.
You would think,
but
huh?
On the other hand,
You would think.
I was always taught the intent of man's heart is evil from his youth, and that all of us are born with a tendency towards sin. And that's where I get stuck. Is it true? Are we born with a tendency towards sin?
Man, I don't know. Why? This is not a question to simply pick one right now. I don't know. I'm gonna say seems that way to me.
If that's true, then sooner or later, things are going to end badly for all of us down here. Unless, of course, there's some kind of divine intervention.
Oh, there's going to be some intervention, all right.
I wish I shared your faith.
All right, so now what's your story?
Here, in this place, the magistrate has me earning my keep by cleaning and pruning the gardens. It's not quite how I expected my life to go. I used to live in a lovely villa on the banks of the Tiber. I was even betrothed to a handsome young man from a prominent family. But long hours of menial labour for the good of the community has its own charms too, I suppose.
Let's talk about something else.
If you like.
Or leave.
Oh, so soon? Well, be gentle on yourself. We're all dealing with a tragic loss today.
Yeah. All right, you were gonna go? You were gonna go, right? You were gonna go? Yeah, figure out how to stop him from killing himself. Ask him how Scintilla would feel about his suicide. So I probably wasn't able to stop him the first time anyway. It's probably just a way to teach me to use the time loop to go back and use the information I have, right? Obtain a bow. Whoa, wait. Did she just look at me? Yeah, okay. Oh, is it every time I look away? Don't like that. Huh? What'd you do? I'm proud of you, Triss. Truly. Hey, you want to see this? You ready? You see this? Okay. She looks at me when I look away. Don't blink. Don't blink, chat. Okay. Anyway, I lost Olivia. Fuck. Alright. Cool. Let's do... Okay, we go that way. Here in the forum. Wait, what quest do I have right now? Looks busy. With what? Looks fine to me.
Ah, a fellow traveler from a faraway land.
I'm not making you a bow.
I'm Georgius. It gladdens me to see another foreigner in our midst. We must stick together, you and I. And I must say, my sartorial friend, your clothing is most extraordinary. Leather boots in place of sandals, trousers with precise stitching, and such a curious design. I have traveled distant trade routes from the markets of Damascus to the farms of India, and never have I seen anyone dressed quite like you. Tell me, I must know, from which exotic part of the world do you hail?
The Mushroom Kingdom. You'd never believe me if I told you.
And now you have me more intrigued than before. But since it appears you do not wish to share, I will wait until we are better friends. We will have much time here to get to know one another. But for now, do you require assistance? I know you do not require clothing, so information perhaps?
Alright, what's your story?
My story? How kind of you to ask. I am a tailor and I run the humble shop in the forum. Anything you like.
What do you think about the Golden Rule?
Ah, yes. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. As a Greek, this is nothing new to me. It is how our gods operate.
Why do you say that?
Have you not heard the tale of the god Hades?
Oh, I'm very familiar.
He was the first to learn this dreadful lesson when he abducted Persephone and imprisoned her in the underworld. When Demeter, the mother of Persephone, learned of this, she did not punish Hades, the guilty one. Instead, she changed the climate of Earth so that it became hot and dry. Nothing grew. The grain turned to empty husks and the rivers dried up. Innocent people died by the tens of thousands until at last the other gods were forced to act, lest they have no worshippers left. So yes, we know this rule. This has always been the case. The Golden Rule has merely brought it into focus.
What can we do about it?
If we are to survive, I say we must each heed the simple wisdom of Thales of Miletus, first of the 7 sages of Greece, who said, "Avoid doing what you would blame others for doing."
Easier said than done.
Regrettably, I think you are correct, my friend. For even if 99% of us adopt this principle, that will never be enough. Sadly, no matter how well we protect ourselves, the life's work of many good people can be undone in the blink of an eye by a single selfish act.
I know, I've seen it happen.
Ah, the voice of experience. I am sorry for your loss, my friend. But on a lighter note, I will say one thing for the Golden Rule. For all their grim and haunting poses, these golden statues do make magnificent models for my clothing, do they not?
Alright. Who are you voting for?
That, my friend, is quite the dilemma. But after some reflection, I'm leaning toward voting for Malleolus. I do not enjoy the thought of another visit from Domitius if I voted the wrong way.
Anything I can do to change that?
Nothing comes to my mind, my friend.
Any idea who's threatening Virgil?
This is troubling, is it not? I'm afraid I have no idea. It is ridiculous though. Virgil is a fine man. But my young friend Fabia confided in me that she saw someone leaving graffiti on his shop front last night.
Graffiti.
Perhaps you should ask her about it.
Alright.
I hope that our paths cross again soon, my friend.
Okay. And I'm guessing I don't know where Fabia is yet until inventory, citizen register, commoner baker in the slum. Neat.
Help! You have to do something! A man arrived in the baths. A real nasty sort, with his face all covered up. And he's got a weapon. You have to do something, or he's gonna break the golden rule.
I'll get right on it.
Thank you. He's still in there, somewhere. I have to hide. Find me in this empty shrine when it's over.
Maybe we shouldn't meet in there?
What? We don't have time for this. I have to go.
Never mind. I don't know why I said that.
The shrine is collapsing.
Shrine may collapse at any moment. Oh, was that Fabia back there?
Stop right there. I am looking for Tiberius Quinctius Crispus, otherwise known as Quinctius. Do you know where he is?
I don't know of Quinctius.
I'm not sure I believe that, so allow me to explain something to you. I am here with orders from Emperor Nero himself to find and execute the cultist Quinctius for terrible crimes against the Empire. So, if you tell me the truth, I will allow you to live. But if you lie to me or otherwise obstruct the Emperor's business in any way, I will put this arrow through your chest. Is that understood?
Got it.
Thank you. Now tell me, who are you people, and what is this place?
We're just a small community of strangers who wound up here by accident.
A small community. Ha! I was told Quinctius was a cultist, but I never thought he'd be foolish enough to lead me right to the heart of his mystery cult.
Wait, what's a mystery cult?
Oh, don't play coy with me. I don't care if you're worshipping Bacchus, Magna Mater, or Christ. You lot are all the same to me. Always sneaking off to your secret sanctuaries, indoctrinating each other with your little mantras. The Emperor may have tolerated your activities up until now, but after what Quinctius did, those days are numbered.
You've got the wrong idea. We're not cultists.
You say that, but if you're not a cult, then why go to such great lengths to keep this place a secret?
I'm still looking for a way out.
So you admit you're not allowed to leave?
It's not that we're not allowed to leave. We physically can't leave. There's no way out.
Threatening me is not going to help you. But in any case, that sounds an awful lot like a cult to me. And I saw the inscription saying, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." I take it this is some kind of mantra you all believe?
It's not a mantra, it's a warning.
A distinction without a difference. You've clearly been indoctrinated into this nonsense. Now tell me, where did you lot get enough gold to make all these statues?
They were once people who were turned to gold as punishment.
You lot are practicing human sacrifice too. You people disgust me.
We didn't turn them into gold. A god did it, and we don't know which one.
Of course you'd say that, but that's what your kind do, isn't it? Our god told us to do it. It's all clear to me now. The secret sanctuary, the indoctrination, the mantra, the human sacrifice. You're cultists, there's no doubt in my mind. What baffles me is how a person can believe in something with such zeal. They just can't see what they've become. However, you still have a chance to redeem yourself by telling me where Quintius is. Do not waste it.
What can you tell me about Quintius?
Very well. Here's what I know. He's a 40 to 50-year-old man with distinctive eyes, one green and one blue. He's also known to have delusions of grandeur. The Emperor says he and his cult, your cult, are responsible for starting the fire which burnt half of Rome to the ground and killed thousands in the process.
That hardly means he did it.
Who are you to challenge what the Emperor says? Were you there? Do you have spies and scouts all over Rome, like he does? No, you do not. This is your last chance. Are you going to tell me where he is or not?
I have no idea who or where he is.
Then you're of no use to me. Do you have any last words?
I don't know. Is there anything that would actually save me? You said you wouldn't kill me if I told you the truth.
And there's a simple explanation for that. I lied. But if you want to know the truth before you die, here it is. Once I'm done with you and Quintius, I intend to kill every last one of you wretched degenerates. And I can think of nothing I'd enjoy more.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
One of you idiots did this!
Yup. Okay. Sure.
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
I'm Bo, and I need you to take care of some things urgently.
Oh, sounds serious. I'm listening.
Yulia's dying, but Lucretia can't help her without the Silphium. Take some of it and go. Okay, so do I have it because there's more than one serving in it, or like unlimited servings? Or do I permanently keep everything that I grab and steal?
Yulia? Oh no. All right, I can do that.
That's it. Now go fast as you can.
But once I'm done, I'll need you to tell me how you know all of this.
Sure. Still don't know how that works, so I'm not gonna fuck with it. We gotta go here. Run!
You, Sisyphus, attack or pursue the stone.
What's faster? I don't know what's faster.
Ove.
Fresh meat, huh?
Fuck. I think I went the wrong way. Locked. I'm so directionally challenged. I don't know where I'm going. Random groan. Unnecessary. Or at least I have some words I could use to stop this. Don't fucking...
Salve, friend. I'm Octavia. Welcome to life under the Golden Rule. It's a ghastly thing, is it not? How are you faring so far?
Actually, I really need to talk to
All
Ulpius.
right, well, it was lovely to...
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Oh, no. No. No, 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 no. Ulpius, what are you...
That's the...
What?
Why do you...
I know. Please.
I'm sorry.
Please, help him.
Alright, I'll talk to him.
Thank you.
Is this what Scintilla would want?
You know about that? How is that possible? I mean, I've never mentioned it to anyone.
You'd never believe me if I told you.
Well, if you say so. You don't understand. I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want it all to be over.
Maybe I can help solve your problem.
It's too late for that. Yulia and I made a pact. And she's already swallowed hemlock this morning. If I backed out now, I'd be betraying her. I can't do that.
Lucretia was able to get some silphium in her time to save her life. She's going to be fine.
Oh, really? That changes things a little. But we're still in debt bondage to that monster. Unless you happen to have 2,000 denarii to pay off both of our debts.
Well, no, but I could probably raise the money if you give me some time.
No. No. Time's up. I am out. Wherever you are, Scintilla, my love. I'm sorry.
Ulpius,
I knew it was a lot of money, but I was just kind of curious. All right, well, bye-bye.
I'll have to let him... And
I don't see his body down there. Right? Oh, I guess it crashed through the villa. Okay. That's fair. All right, what am I doing? What's next? What's next? Figure out how to neutralize the armed man. I may need to get creative. All right, let's do this. So Virgil or Georgius was like talking about Fabia, and I thought it was the person that like ran into the shrine and died.
Today is a sad day.
Like I don't like maybe that's what happened, or was it? Or did that conversation happen after? All right then. That was quite funny. What's this? Note from Naivia. I'm locking myself in. Don't try to follow me. Nothing will ever come of it. Find a way into the palace. This person is still looking at me like that. That's weird. I really don't like that. Find my way into the palace. Well, it's not that way. Unless I could climb up a zip line, I don't think there's a way I could do that. I don't think that's doable.
Welcome. Feeling all right? That's
I'll be going now. All right. Where did what's his face go?
Salve.
All right. We were going to talk to... Okay. Accusatory note.
For
Do you really want to be responsible for the sin that destroys us all?
But why?
You know why.
But how am I going to defend myself against someone else with a weapon?
There are no other weapons in the city. We all went along with the magistrate's weapons ban, so it wouldn't be an issue.
That's why I've got to get in first before someone else beats me to it.
Alright.
Help!
This shit again.
You have to do something.
This is Fabia, yeah.
A man arrived in the baths. A real nasty sort, with his face all covered up. And he's got a weapon. You have to do something, or he's going to break the golden rule.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. He's still... I have to...
Do not go in there.
What?
Just trust me.
All right, fine.
Bakery instead? I'm just gonna go to the bakery. And I'll let the assassin do whatever. Because we need to ask Fabio who's threatening. Because she knows. That's right, that's right. We gotta save our boy Virgil. Alright, good?
Did you stop him?
No. Not yet.
What are you waiting?
So I'm supposed to stop him then. Together until the end. Alright, guess I'm stopping him.
Whatever's in that great temple up there on the bluff.
Well, hold on. Hold on a second. I'll tell you what. Yeah, this probably isn't going to go well. I'll say some different things, but I need to go look for Quinctius, right?
Stop right there.
Yeah. Yes, I saw him worshipping at a small round shrine just... Oh.
Thank you. For your service to the Empire, I'll let you live for now, but you'd best make sure our paths don't cross again.
Smart. Can I follow you? I gotta see him die. He deserves it. Deserves it. What's this? Why are we here? Womp womp.
You, cultist.
Womp womp. Oh fuck. Oh, he actually did die? Ooh, I have a bow. Take. The bounty notice. Emperor Nero has ordered the execution of a cultist named Quinctius with different colored eyes. Arrow. Denarius. That's one whole denarius. Okay. Cool, and now I know. We gotta talk to Fabio, though. Fabia? What's up, Fabia?
You took
Hell
care of
yeah!
him?
Destroyed him. He had a tragic accident in that shrine.
Accident? So, it's over? Oh God, it's such a relief. I really thought we were all going to die. I do have a question though. That shrine, the one I was going to hide in, did you know it was going to collapse?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you. I'm gonna say no. No, I'm gonna say yes.
So you kind of murdered him then?
Yeah.
The many shall suffer.
I should have thought about that.
Of the one.
Finish the job.
I don't know why I said that. That was not smart. Wait, am I going the right way? Oh, no, there's Sentius. I want to see how he sacrifices himself, how that works. Kind of curious. Does he just fall? All right. Okay. So this is the question. So do I keep the bow that I got? The problem is that if I say no, I don't know if there's like a certain chance of things happening, you know? Alright.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are and what you're doing with that bow on your back?
Ah, shit. I'm Bo, and I need to take care of some things urgently.
Sounds...
Oh, so he's kind of like a guy that tells you Galerius is going to be our MVP here. He's going to, like, advance some things so we don't have to worry about doing the actual things, right?
Alright, let me see. Stop Fabia going in, but send the new arrival to the empty shrine. Understood.
That's it.
I'll go, but once I'm done,
wait, could I have told him to do more than that?
How you know all...
Could I thought I could only tell him to do one thing at a time. Now that I know that, shit. Aurelia.
Handsome.
Are these the slums? I'm guessing these are the slums, yeah. I've never been in here. What's in... There's a cave. Old chest. Bottle of wine. Cool. The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone. Or is it flesh or bone? Yeah. Okay, well. I didn't want to get that lost. I'm lost now, aren't I? No, I made it. Ooh. Where am I now? Okay, where am I going? Doing this again.
Salve again, friend. I went and did as you asked. How is it possible that you...
You'd never believe me if I told you.
Oh, come on. I just did as you asked.
You're better off not knowing.
That's a shame. Now everybody's gonna think I'm some... Hey, maybe the patricians will start treating me with a bit more respect. But then again, probably not. Alright, I'll leave you to it, friend.
Well, that was some weird soundage going on. Alright, we'll try that again. Okay. Inventory. I have 2 bows now. Alright.
You there. I'm sorry to trouble you, but I couldn't help but notice that fine bow you're carrying.
All
no
right.
idea how you managed to get your hands on it, especially in the light of our dear old magistrate's ban, but I'm impressed. And before you ask, no, I wouldn't dream of trying to buy it from you. I have no use for a wooden bow myself.
Oh, that's a lie.
But I would like to propose a joint business venture of sorts.
Go on.
Tell me, do you have any idea how people here end up as golden statues?
The statues come to life and fire golden bows, arrows at them. I'm gonna say no.
Well, between you and me, I found an old scroll from years ago, hastily written, in which the author claimed something extraordinary and terrifying. He wrote that when the golden rule is broken, statues spring to life all over the city, wielding golden bows and begin firing golden arrows at the inhabitants. Supposedly, 1 or 2 of those arrows is enough to turn a full-grown man into gold. Now, of course, that is a travesty, a terrible, horrible waste of human life, which has to be stopped. And yet, on the other hand, I can't help but think of a tale told by that Greek fella Aesop, the goose that laid the golden egg. With the ability to transmute organic matter into gold, one could create infinite wealth. Use your imagination. Golden animals, insects, trees and plants. The Midas touch without the drawbacks. We are talking riches beyond imagining. And even if we were to split all those riches between the two of us, half of infinite wealth is still infinite. Interested?
That sounds grossly unethical.
Oh, I'm not suggesting we use such a bow on people. There's no profit in breaking the golden rule.
In that case, go on.
Excellent. So the first question is, how do we get our hands on one of those golden bows? Now, I have a plan, but first, tell me, are you familiar with the story of the goddess Diana?
Not really.
No problem. Allow me to explain. Diana is our goddess of the hunt, the moon, and the underworld, depending on who you ask. The one thing priests and poets agree on is that she carried with her a golden bow and a quiver of golden arrows. And it just so happens that there is a shrine of Diana in this very forum, with a prominent statue of the goddess herself. And would you like to guess what she's holding in her hand?
A golden bow.
Precisely. I can't tell you how many hours I've spent in that temple staring at it, trying to figure out how to retrieve it without breaking you-know-what.
But you want me to steal it?
Oh, gods no! If you tried that, we'd all be dead within moments, I'm sure. No, here's what I propose. You give your bow to me, I cover it in a thin layer of gold leaf, and we create a replica of a golden bow. Then you enter the shrine, extinguish the braziers, and under cover of darkness, swap out the fake for the original. It's not theft exactly, it's more of a trade. But make no mistake, this is a dangerous path, and there's no way of knowing where it will lead. But in my experience, all the best adventures begin with a risky first step. Now, you must have questions. Ask away.
Why can't you do it yourself?
I'm more of an ideas man, whereas you're obviously the more resourceful and heroic type. I have complete confidence in you.
Why can't I just take it?
Because the gods would see you, of course. Hence my proposal.
Isn't that extremely dangerous?
When Prometheus stole fire from the gods and became a hero to all mankind, do you think he was worried about the danger?
Yeah, that's fair point. Decius, yeah.
So, are you in, partner?
Tip, if you don't like action or horror elements, feel free to decline. Is this a horror element? That's what I'm wondering. I'm cool with action, but horror? I'll do it, but don't ever call me partner.
Wonderful. Now, if you'll hand over your bow, I can get started applying a layer of gold leaf. This is a quality weapon. Now, bear with me for a moment. And here we are, a gold leaf bow.
Okay.
Now I've gone and unlocked the Shrine of Diana for you, so as quick as you can, head on inside.
Am I supposed to do that right now?
On the left. May the gods not watch over you.
I wanted to talk to Fabia first, while she's alive.
Salve and welcome. Need something?
Any idea who's threatening Virgil?
Terrible shame, that is. Maybe this'll help. Late last night, I was cleaning my oven when I heard some noises outside. The forum's usually dead quiet at that hour, so I came out to see what was going on. To be honest, I thought maybe poor old Dooley had got out of his cell and was snooping around again. So I put my head out and saw someone in front of Virgil's shop. I couldn't tell who, it was too dark. I called out to them, but they just turned and ran off without a word. All I remember is they ran past a lit torch, and the light glinted off something metallic. Armour, I think.
Ooh.
So I suppose it could only be one of three people. Horatius, Domitius, or Rufus.
Oh, it's probably fucking Domitius. That dude sounds like a dick. Thanks, that does help.
Oh,
fucking Domitius, right?
Not to worry about it. I mean, if people are nice to each other, we won't have anything to worry about, will we?
Hold on one second, yo. What's up? I'll take it. Soon, probably. Yeah, this is a time loop game. So I think at the end of this time loop, I'll probably call it. Yep. I mean, if you want to marinate steak, if you want steak tonight, it won't take long. I can technically set it whenever I want, so. But it shouldn't take long. I'm probably going to get caught doing something anyway. I like your optimism.
Thanks. And I like your teeth. They're so white. And your clothes. Oh, I bet my friend Georgius would like to get a look at you. And I'm sure he'd love to chatter about
Catalyst
the
says
golden
hi.
rule with you too. He'll be just across the
Triss says
forward in
hi.
his shop.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Good to know. Sorry, I missed what she actually said. He'll be just across the forum in his shop.
Oh, I try not. Thanks.
George's, okay. Yeah.
All right.
I'll be going now. Alright, I guess we're gonna do this stupid gold leaf exchange garbage. Right? We don't have anything else we could do. There's the palace. We can't really stop him because we didn't do that. We investigate these three and have a look through their homes. But it also means one of them probably has to be Christian, right? Or Christian. And then I don't even know how this is going to start. Okay. Yeah, we're going to do this to start. All right, let's do it. Is it the sound of bees? Oh, this is spooky. I don't like this. Inspect. Inspect. So what am I supposed to do? Like, I clearly have this, right? Take the quiver, but like... Oh, wait. I was supposed to do something, right? Extinguish them, yeah. Oh, this will be great. This will be wonderful. Mm-hmm. Swap out the fake golden bow for a real one. How? There we go. Uh-huh. Now what? I'm not turning around yet. Return. Go.
Is that you, partner? Do you have the bow?
Gods definitely can't see you now.
Wonderful. Just go ahead and slide it under the door for me and I'll unlock it for you.
No. I knew I shouldn't have trusted you. Or you locked me in here?
A little bit slow, aren't you? Yes, I locked you in. And until you give me my bow, you're gonna stay in there, like Tantalus in Tartarus.
How is this not against the golden rule? You said you'd split the riches between the two of us.
No, technically, I never said that. I said if we were to split all
You
those
did.
riches
That
between
is
the two
true.
of us,
I never
even if
thought
we
he
are
actually
still
said
even,
he would split it.
It's hardly my fault if you can't tell the difference between a hypothetical and a promise, now is it? Oh, I do love a good loophole.
How can I trust you after you double-crossed me like
You're
this?
just gonna have to take your chances, I'm afraid. The bow, now. And don't even think about giving me the fake one. I'll recognize my own handiwork.
So I'm not giving it to him. There's no way I'm giving you this bow. I'll find another way out. And even if I gave it to you, you'd probably just leave me in here. Forget it.
I would reconsider my position quickly if I were you. I'm not sure if you noticed, but you're stuck in there with a hornet's nest, and they can be rather aggressive toward intruders. You know, some say it takes 27 hornet stings to kill a man, but I always wondered how anyone could have known that. Let's find out if they were right,
Bees?
shall we?
We're killing all the bees. We're killing all the bees. We don't know why. Escape. Escape. Hello? Run. Boom. Beads? I'm not on board. How do I get up? How do I get up? Help me. How do I get up? Hello? Did I miss something? Yeah, like I don't know how I'm supposed to get up. Okay. I can't get up that way. The heck am I supposed to do? Oh, chest? I mean, sure, I'll take those, I guess. What's new? Find a way to return to the city. Am I supposed to hurt myself, kill myself to get back? Oh, wait. So I still have the golden bow then, right? So can I hit anything that's gonna drop for me? I also swore that I came from here, so I don't know how helpful this really is. I'm gonna hit one thing though. Yeah, that didn't do anything. Read the description again. Decius wants my help. Hold on. Able to turn organic matter into gold. According to Roman mythology, this bow once wielded by Diana, the goddess of the hunt in the underworld. Yeah, so organic matter. Oh, wait. Is it because... Wait. I already hit this, though. I already literally shot right here. If this moss is organic, right? If that is what it seems like. Is that the regular bow? Since I picked up 2, you might be right. Oh, son of a bitch. That was why. Okay. Can I drop the Can I drop the regular bow? Is that something I could do? I don't think so. Okay, well now I know. I want to look in there. What's in here? Hello? Nothing? Okay. Take a look at the scroll nearby. Oh, this one? Navi's journal.
My beloved Galatea, I write this so that one day, when we're finally together, you will understand what I've done and why I had to do it. The others will call me mad or a monster, but I don't care what they think. Everything I'm doing here, I'm doing for you. I'll start at the beginning. Soon after my arrival here, as I walked down a corridor lined with golden statues, I thought I heard a whisper behind me, a rasp of air, as if vocal cords of metal strained to say a word or two. I tried to dismiss the idea, tried to concentrate on my work as the city's medic, but that tortured whisper haunted me. Weeks later, in the hallway to the bathhouse, I heard it again and found myself drawn to the statue of a Roman woman wearing a stola. Her face was contorted with anguish and fear, and disturbingly, it was as if she was looking right at me. As I walked past her, I heard that strained whisper again, and turning back, I discovered that even though I had moved, she was still looking right into my soul. That was when it dawned on me. This was no statue. This was a woman trapped within that golden prison.
Yup.
Naturally, I told the others, but when I could not reproduce the results of my experiment, they would not believe me. But from that moment on, I knew the full horror of this place. Immobilized within these statues are living human beings. It was that day, my love, that my heart broke.
Hello? Okay. Huh, alright. You can really tell it's a Skyrim mod, too. That's the best part. Thank you. Just by, like, how the enemies run towards you and stuff. Yeah. Size with relief? Yeah. Sounds right. Coin pouch. Maybe I'll actually have enough money eventually if I just play the game normally. It didn't seem possible before, but I'm down for it. Alright, what we got here? What's left? What's next?
You're not supposed to be here.
Okay. Oh shit. Yeah, they're definitely all asking me to kill. Big kill. Big killing. Okay, I don't know if there's a reason for me to need to hit this, but I'll ignore it for now. Hello? Why did the music do that? Music? Music? Why did you do that, music? Yeah, I didn't think that would do anything. Examine bottle. Oh, hey. Hello? Oh, down here. Fuck. This is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. Really? You are dead. Okay. Continue from last save, but I don't know what that means. I'm not going to continue. I'm probably going to stop here. But I want to know if that means the time loop restarts. Oh no, we're back here? Hold on one second, y'all. I'm gonna take that coin pouch. I'm gonna take that coin pouch. Everyone's got coin pouches. Okay, I am going to save here, I think, though. Yeah, I think I am. Because as much as I would love to go in here, I just died immediately, so I don't know how useful that's really going to be. So I think I will call it here. New save. Alright. Cool. So, thank y'all for hanging out. I think it was a little slow to start for me, but I'm enjoying myself with it now, so that's good. We're gonna go see if we can find anyone to raid, maybe. Let's see. Who we got? We have Your girlfriend says, thank you. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Who do we raid? Is Mary playing for much longer? I don't know if she is. Playing Symphony of the Night. Looks like it's near the end. Yeah, that sounds good. We don't get to raid Mary very often, so... Mary Majora. Mary is a stream team member. She's currently playing through all of the Mario games. Hold on one second. Currently playing through all the Mario games, the mainline ones. She originally did all the Zelda games, and on Fridays, it's kind of like her Variety Friday, and she's playing Symphony of the Night for that. And I think after that, she's playing SMZ3, which is the Super Metroid Link to the Past randomizer thing. Wonderful person, likes to crack jokes, recommend her. So we'll do some little raid messages real quick. Raid, sub raid. If you're subbed, you can use the sub raid command. If not, use the normal one. I'll be back with this probably either on Sunday or Tuesday next. I'm not going to be able to stream it tomorrow. We got a lot of stuff going on. Probably not going to be able to do Sunday because Saturday we have a lot of stuff going on, and then Monday we have something going on too. Got a lot of life happening, but I am looking forward to playing this again. I'm sorry it took so long for me to get started with it, but I've had mic issues kind of that are mostly alleviated enough that I'm happy with it. So again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.